Hey yo, this is Dash, and coming to you live from my garage again. And I'm standing out in my garage with the smoker, and I put the light up in there so you can see down. Now, obviously, as you can tell, this has definitely been used, and I got my one glove hand on, and I'm about to put my other glove on. And what I'm getting ready to do is clean and scrape out the inside of the grill, wire brush. I probably could use a grinding wheel or cut off and make this a lot faster, but I just don't want to tear into it too much. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean all of this out, and then I'm going to heat the smoker up and put some Crisco down in the bottom, and I'm going to season this thing just like I would an iron skillet. And the whole thing is to prevent some of this rusting. Obviously, high temperature paint and water don't necessarily mix. So I'm going to season it, and I'll probably try and keep seasoning the smoker more or less like I would an iron skillet for a little while. So I'm going to put you down. I'm going to see about putting you on a tripod so you can watch me work here. Also, again, this is the hot box, the firebox, the hot side, and you can see where the heat comes up and over, and where the paint on the outside. Kirk, I'm not sure if he used a high temperature paint or just like some Rust-Oleum or anything like that, but I have high temperature paint that I'm going to see about sanding this down, or you know, getting some of that rust off of it with a grinder wheel, and paint everything. All right, so I'm gonna put you up on the tripod now, and you can watch me work. So using the goggles and the breathing apparatus here, great idea. Great idea. So I'm just gonna try to get some of this crud and stuff that I've broken off and down out. Eventually, shot back to the rescue. So, you know what I just thought about? I should have freaking started a fire already, so that by the time I was done, I could get the firebox going and heat this whole thing up so that I could put the Crisco in here and burn it the way that I want to. Silly me. I'm gonna go do that now. Alright, so smoker's cleaned out. I got my fire going. I'm gonna start the fire with some charcoal again today. Have my fire going, my charcoal going. I guess I can prep the firebox, but I actually want to knock. There's some more rust and scale on the outside of this thing. I want to knock some of that off and down, so I'm gonna plug the So I realized I never showed you what was on this cutoff wheel grinding tool. So it's just I don't see if it says a grid or anything on here, but it's just like coarse wire brush. And so once you start using it in one direction, you see how the bristles are kind of angled. What I will do is flip it over and use it in the other direction, and that'll kind of turn it into a new brush, and you just kind of keep flip-flopping it that way. Alright, so I have a couple different high temperature paints. I have this one from Ace Hardware. I bought it. This one says it's good up to 1,000 degrees. And then this is a Rust-Oleum high heat. This one says it's good up to 1,200 degrees. These cans of high temperature paint are actually quite expensive. I think this is the cheapest one that I got, and it was probably about $6 or $7, and this one was probably closer to 10. So I'm gonna just close this and paint a portion of it because I don't have much of this paint left. Alright, so you can see I just had enough paint to basically paint the outside of the firebox, and there's the back side. I didn't worry too much about sanding that down because it's gonna probably go against the wall. But next thing is to check my charcoal, start a fire in there, get some heat going, and season this again, just like I said, just like a cast iron skillet. Hey yo, I'm back. And the smoker has come up to temperature, and I've gone ahead. You can see that sheen. That sheen is the Crisco. And again, if you've ever seasoned a cast iron skillet, you know, wiped it all around the inside there pretty good, trying to stop that rusting from happening like it did up there. So I'm just gonna let the little bit of embers I have in here. I only lit up 4 or 5 logs, and you can see fire's going pretty good. I kind of make a little V down the bottom, and then I put the charcoal in the middle, and then I put another 2 or 3 logs on top. I might toss 1 more log in there, maybe 2 more logs, just to keep the fire going. And I'm going to close the dampeners. Close the dampeners to bring the temperature down some. And you can see where I used the high temperature paint. Obviously I ran out. I had the dampeners wide open when I painted. So I'm going to, let's do 3 diamonds there. And I'm going to close this back up, let it get back up to temperature, and let the Crisco do what it does. I think this is it for now. I'll probably just edit this and throw this online again. As I do more things to the smoker to try and make it more my own and clean it up a little bit, I'll post more videos. Yeah, Kirk, you've inspired me to post more videos. Oh, quickly, let me show you this. I've actually started to. Got my own little wood pile going. Got an axe and a hammer here. And I know it's probably not the best way to do it or the right way, but that's the only way I know how to do it as of right now. So, yeah, there's this hammer. I broke the little nail puller piece. I know you're not supposed to hit steel on steel, but no worries. This is Dash. Deuces.